Now, here's a quick one that once again demonstrates we are living in Sodom Gomorrah 2.0. Titled, My Girlfriend of 13 Years Has Recently Decided to Become an Escort. What'd I tell you? Can't make this SHIT up. And that's the time when you say, okay, we're done. Goodbye. As the title says, we've been together for a few breaks for 13 straight years. Been living with her for the past 5 years at least. She owns a place, rents from the council. It's council housing. Nice place. They're in Europe, by the way. So this council thing I've never heard before. Recently, the cost of living increased, and her savings on laminating floors and buying expensive shoes has left her cash poor. Now stop pissing away your money on shoes. She doesn't work because she's on the sick and gets benefits every month or 2 weeks, which isn't a lot apparently, and that's what she says anyway. But in the recent 5 months, she rapidly gravitated to online SCX requests, like people asking for her used underwear or videos, or her showing off her boots, legs, and feet. She's on OnlyFans or something like that. Bro, end it. End the story. This is not the terms you signed up for in your relationship. But again, welcome to Sodom Gomorrah 2.0. Then later, she disappeared for a weekend. She told me she was at her sister's. I was too scared to find out the truth. Smack. This is why she's doing this stuff to you, because you're a pussy. I didn't want to believe it. Then I got a frantic phone call on Sunday. She was working at a hotel doing tricks in the rooms. So just like that, your girlfriend is becoming an escort like that. Okay? Obviously, this is not something you agreed to. Why the hell are you still with her? And something tells me that obviously this probably isn't her first rodeo with regards to behavior like this, completely disrespecting this guy. But you can tell here, he's living with her at her place, on her terms. He's dependent on her. And this is what happens to guys that act like bitches, and the women have no respect for them. She made about 800 euros. She had to get out of there or pay the pimp his money. She left and caught an Uber. I told her I didn't want her doing this and that there were other ways to make money. Yeah, of course you don't want her doing this, but why are you still with her? You telling me you can't have another girlfriend? Or be alone? She said she was doing it for us. It's a lie. Our SEX life now is non-existent. Can you blame me, though? But she made a tiny effort to get a normal job and went straight back to drinking and trying to exploit herself on private websites, catering to independent SEX workers, which I think is a terrible idea, as she now wants to invite men home for strange, non-S-word services. What I tell you, but people don't change. She wants to invite dudes over to the place where you live for non-S-word services. Sure, I'd like to know what that's supposed to mean. Bro, have some self-respect. But guys, this is why if men don't respect themselves, they don't have a good role model to teach them things. If they grow up in a household where mom and dad don't love each other, hate each other's guts, and fight all the time in drama, they're going to think that's normal, and they get in relationships just like this where the woman treats them like shit. That's why I do what I do. So I'm moving out. It's about goddamn time. I have the money and an appointment to see a room somewhere. As soon as I have the keys in my hand, I am out of there. Fast, as the situation is degrading quickly. I love her. Smack. That's what she's counting on. That's why you're getting all this bullshit. She's always been there for me, and I'm trying to talk sense to the girl, but this is a bridge too far. Bro, don't walk, run. Run as far away from this broad as humanly possible. Okay, there is way more going on than you realize, okay? She doesn't, after 13 years, just suddenly start doing these types of things or think this is okay. I guarantee there's way more bullshit going on longer than you imagine. But again, guys, you can't make this up. Just suddenly one day wants to become an escort. You can't get another job. I mean, have some self-respect. And then even the fact that she's putting herself online to display. And as far as he knows, she's selling her used underwear, pictures of her feet and her boots and stuff like that. But good freaking Lord. But this never ceases to amaze me. But again, what types of guys put up with this stuff? Weak-ass guys. Weak-ass guys didn't have someone teach them not to be this way. But sadly, the world we live in right now, this is the type of stuff you get all the time. Let's be honest, thanks to the movement, and you know what movement I'm talking about here, they've done their part on many different outlets to mold guys to be more emotional, soft, and not actually act like real fucking men. And the women run the show, and I'm not saying all women do this, but you get the point, and this is what you get. No self-respecting guy would ever be with someone like this. So he's leaving, and that's good, and have nothing to do with her ever again. Because it sounds to me that sooner or later she'll just rope him back in and do more of this bullshit. She doesn't love this guy. She doesn't respect him, because no woman that loves or respects her guy would ever do something like this. Anyhow, I wish him the best.